I was 16 years old, high school kid producing for 2 years without any results at this point, without any money made, without any placement, without any real recognition. I was looking for a lot of ways to sell my beats, to start making money, to really become real producer, to start working with real rappers, to start getting real money from my beats, but nothing worked. All of my friends at this point just thought that I'm some little maniac that will never sell any beat and it's on some complete bullshit with this idea, okay? When I spoke about this whole idea of just selling beat online to my friends, they just told me, yeah, sure bro, at this point, okay? After second year of high school, holidays were coming and it became obvious to me that I will have to go back to Food Factory to not just starve. I don't mean starve maybe physically, but to just get any money because parents didn't give me any pocket money, so to just get any amount of money for, I know, some clothes, some, you know, fancy stuff, like to go to a party, to go to the strip, I just had to make money in some way, and the only way was this really low entry job, which was Food Factory in the area, okay? Because at this point I had like no savings, I had no other option, and my Typebeat channel my Typebeat channel stopped growing, so yeah, it became the thing to me. I thought, yeah, it's probably time to stop producing, that this is not worth it, I will probably not make any money with that. At this point I literally just thought that, okay, I'm in this stuff just long enough and I have no results, no money made, I just probably need to change direction in my life. And then the fucking miracle happened. I was getting ready in the morning for one of my last days in high school, literally like last week of school in my second year. So I was just going through house, I was eating sandwich, I was like going through my phone, and you know, I go to Instagram, I go to Messenger in the morning, I check what's up, what happened at night, and generally, you know, what's going on in the internet and stuff, and in my friends, from my friends and Messenger, you know, that's really basic stuff. And I go to notifications. So in the Android, I just swipe and see all the notifications, and I can see notification from PayPal first time in my life for $165. I literally thought that there is something wrong. That I know PayPal crash. There is some crash with PayPal, and you know, it's not true. But then I go to my DM and I can see message from this one guy. I talked with this guy for like 2-3 months straight about purchasing the beat. So he was talking, okay, I want to 10 beats, but just give me a few months, I need to get money. So I thought, yeah, sure, there is no way that he will buy. So at this point I was like literally making jokes with my friends about it, that yeah, this guy will buy for sure. And now I can see message from him, yo, I sent you the money. Yeah, $165, Jesus Christ, $135 for 10 beats. I did it. I literally sat on the floor and I cried for a minute because I was so happy, because I did my first real sale, my first $100 plus. After 2 years of grinding, after 2 years of nobody believing in me, nobody thought that this is possible. Even I stopped to believe that it's possible, and it became now obvious that it is. I just cried because of that. It's still probably the best feeling in my life ever. You can't compare it to, you can't compare it to an experience with girls, with your friends, okay? This is the best. This shit was the best. So yeah, I made my first money from producing. I felt like a Jeff Bezos, okay? So at this point I thought it was definitely more than all my savings, that $130. So I thought, okay, I don't need this Food Factory, now I will go full-time into producing. I got 2 months between second and third year of high school, I will become full-time producer at this period. And I thought that, okay, now probably the best approach would be just grinding 24/7. If there is really a way to sell my beats, if there are people that want to pay me for my beats, I need to grind totally 24/7. So I started to work on my beats like 12 hours daily plus 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day, and even more. And I thought that this by itself is a good thing. I had this like Andrew Tate type of mindset that you should grind as much as possible. And the more you work, the more results you get. And you know what? This approach made me $0 in those 2 months. Because the thing was, I literally decided to sleep for like 5 hours to produce more. which generally doesn't make sense. Why? Because the most important thing in producing and generally working creatively and on business, for example, is making good decisions, is good sleep, is being well rested, to just, be really present all the time. But I decided I will put more hours into my work, into grind, but I will sleep less. So I'll be worse resting. I'll try, instead of going out with friends, so I stopped going out with friends. I stopped any parties. I stopped and I even skipped workouts, which for me is a huge thing because I train regularly for like 4 years at this point. For me, skipping the workout means that I have to be really fucking sick. I need to have really some crazy shit in my life to skip the workout. And I skipped a lot of workouts just to grind more on my producing. And it made no sense. Because the thing was, I made stupid decisions. So I decided to build second channel, but instead of focusing on it, I also tried to push my first channel, which already kind of died, so it didn't really make much sense. So I split my attention between two channels instead of do daily beats on one. I also, instead of just focusing on this YouTube, because those two channels could work, I decided to do some cold outreach in the meantime. So just DMing some random rappers on the Instagram, which also it was the most stupid idea in my life, because it was not even like real rappers that were like in my style. I DM'd random rappers, literally like random guy who, let's say, he rapped on Detroit new school type beats. I was making like old school NWA type beats and old Kanye West type beats, and I used to DM those people because I thought that, yeah, maybe I will make some money, and I haven't made any money of that. I made stupid decisions. I stick to wrong ideas and strategies instead of just focusing on one channel, on one strategy. Because I was so sleep deprived all the time. I was so focused on grinding and work that I didn't have any time to just take a step back and think, whoa, man, this strategy probably sucks. Maybe I should change it. No, I thought that I will trust the process and I will make mine this way, because I will stick to it for so long that one day it will start making me money. So I want to give you a lesson. Don't fall for this grind 24/7 type of thing, because it's not real. This is real if you work in a factory and you are paid by an hour. We as producers are not paid by an hour by any means. Not in any way. We are paid only for the best possible results. So you want to optimize for as good results as possible, okay? There is no point in producing for 10 hours straight if you don't make any good beat for your channel, if you don't make if you don't do anything beneficial for your business, for your brand, for your career, okay? You should literally produce for no more than 4 hours. This is concept for this book called Deep Work from Cal Newport. Really dope book, you should read it. You can't really do this kind of job as a producer, so producing beats. You have no capability of doing it for more than 4 hours. 4 hours. But I mean, no watching YouTube videos between producing, no like talking with your friends on Discord, no playing games, no, just sitting offline and producing. So you should do this for 4 hours and that's it, okay? And then in the day, you can also do like some marketing, some, talking with artists, but man, how much should it take? Like making a video for Typebeat channel, making an Instagram reel, sending few DMs to your guys, 2 hours? 2 hours, maybe 3, okay? So no, if you put like 12 hours a day, because you also like, you're during holiday, you work Saturdays, and you think it will take you anywhere, it will not. Focus on the best 4 hours of producing and then do only what's necessary. Don't add some stupid tasks. Don't add some, because I started to do cold outreach, for example, because I did my producing, I did my YouTube type beats, so I thought, okay, what's next? I need to add more to my schedule, and it doesn't make sense. I could instead just get more sleep, I don't know, go out with friends, go do some sport, just get my mind clear, to delete this fucking brain fog from my mind and start making good decisions. So don't just fulfill your schedule with ridiculous ideas that don't make you progress. Do only things that make you money, man, okay? It really matters for a producing career. Focus on being present and doing smart work, okay? So work smart, not hard. In producing, it couldn't be more true. And stop doing any shallow work. If you could do tasks while watching video on YouTube, or talking with friends on Discord, don't do it. I would trader for you. You should trader. Just go into the Discord, play some games. I don't know, just jerk off. I don't know, play games, jerk off, eat creeps, anything, bro. Just do it and be 100% in doing this thing. But don't, if you want to do some task that you can combine with playing the game, with watching YouTube videos, talking with friends, this task doesn't matter. Just trust me, this task does not matter. This is called shallow work. If you can do this work while doing some any BS, it means that this is useless and it's stupid. Focus only on important stuff. Focus only on things that bring you views and bring you some recognition, bring you money and bring you connections. Okay? Oh, that's whole lesson for today. By the way, I'm Mordalski and I can help you make your first K selling beats. If you have any questions, you can go to my Instagram, link in the description, and you can just ask me your question if you have some. You can also watch rest of my videos if you want to more about selling your beats, about producing your beats more effectively, and generally how to be better producer and better businessman with selling beats. We can also go on a free strategic call, so just go to my Instagram and DM me call. We will go on a call then. So yeah, you can also subscribe me here on YouTube. That's all for today. Bye.